Angela Lansbury, the legendary star of stage and screen, lived a life full of glamour, triumph, and unexpected heartbreak. Few knew that behind her radiant career lay a deeply personal story, her first marriage at just 19 to actor Richard Cromwell, who would later reveal a truth that reshaped her understanding of love. In Candid Reflections, Lansbury finally shared the story of marrying a man who was secretly gay, offering insight into the pressures, secrets, and complexities of Hollywood in its golden age. Angela Lansbury, born Angela Bridge. Lansbury, on October 16, 1925, in London, England, entered the world surrounded by intellect, culture, and artistic influence. Her mother, Moyna McGill, was a talented actress whose career spanned stage and screen, while her father, Edgar Lansbury, was a prominent figure in politics and business. The Lansbury household, steeped in both creativity and civic awareness, left a profound impression on young Angela. However, tragedy struck early when her father passed away when she was just 9 years old. This loss marked a turning point in her childhood, pushing her toward the arts as both refuge and inspiration. She found solace in books, theater, and cinema, nurturing a passion that would shape her extraordinary future. The outbreak of World War II forced the Lansbury family to seek safety across the Atlantic. In 1940, they relocated to the United States, escaping the devastation of the London Blitz. Settling in New York City, Angela began formal training in acting at the Fagan School of Drama. Immersed in the theatrical world, she honed her craft and cultivated a discipline that would define her approach to performance throughout her life. By her late teens, her ambition and talent propelled her to Los Angeles, where the film industry offered opportunity alongside challenge. At just 17 years old, she was cast in the 1944 film Gaslight, portraying the cunning maid Nancy, a role that earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. This early recognition catapulted her into Hollywood's limelight, signaling the arrival of a formidable new talent. Throughout the 1940s and 1950s, Lansbury demonstrated remarkable versatility, taking on roles that often required her to portray characters far older than her actual age. Her performance in The Picture of Dorian Gray, 1945, secured her a second Oscar nomination, while her chilling turn as a manipulative mother in The Manchurian Candidate, 1962, earned a third. These roles highlighted her ability to disappear into characters with nuance and subtlety, turning even supporting parts into memorable performances. Beyond film, Lansbury's influence extended to Broadway, where she became celebrated for her commanding presence and vocal range. Musicals such as Mame, 1966, Gypsy, 1974, and Sweeney Todd, 1979, showcased her extraordinary talent, earning her multiple Tony Awards and cementing her status as a theatrical icon. From the outset, Lansbury combined raw talent with discipline and emotional depth. Whether navigating the early loss of her father, the upheaval of war, or the demands of Hollywood, she displayed resilience and commitment to her craft. These formative experiences laid the foundation for a career that would span decades, crossing mediums and generations while leaving an indelible mark on stage and screen alike. In 1945, at just 19 years old, Angela Lansbury made a personal decision that would mark the beginning of a poignant chapter in her life. She eloped with actor Richard Cromwell, who was 16 years her senior. Their union was intentionally private, carried out in a modest civil ceremony away from the glare of Hollywood attention. Young and idealistic, Angela was deeply in love and full of hope for the future. She believed their bond to be unshakable, despite the rapid pace of show business and the considerable age difference between them. However, the marriage was short-lived, ending in divorce just a year later in 1946. While the romantic relationship concluded abruptly, Lansbury and Cromwell maintained an enduring friendship until his death from liver cancer in 1960, a testament to her maturity and emotional resilience. The sudden dissolution of their marriage left Angela deeply stunned. Cromwell's departure was without warning or conversation. He left only a brief note stating, "Sorry, I can't go on." The abruptness of this separation sparked confusion and heartbreak. Cromwell later made a public remark attempting to explain the split, attributing it to Angela's nightly habit of making tea, a justification that seemed odd and insufficient to both Lansbury and the public. In time, Angela came to understand the true reason behind the failed marriage. Richard Cromwell was gay. This revelation, though shocking, offered clarity and allowed her to contextualize his sudden departure. In interviews later in life, Lansbury reflected on the complexities of identity, sexuality, and emotional compatibility. She acknowledged that she had been young and inexperienced, lacking the framework to understand Cromwell's hidden struggles, and emphasized that she never harbored resentment toward him. Angela's upbringing played a significant role in shaping her perspective on human complexity and discretion. Her mother, Moyna McGill, had been deeply immersed in the Hollywood scene, hosting gatherings that included many gay actors living in secrecy due to societal pressures. These experiences instilled in Angela a profound respect for personal privacy and identity, teaching her to approach relationships and revelations with empathy rather than judgment. Over time, she emerged as a quiet ally, and later, a gay icon herself, celebrated for her understanding, inclusivity, and ability to navigate a world where secrecy often came at great personal cost. This period of Angela Lansbury's life illustrates both vulnerability and resilience. Her early heartbreak did not define her. Instead, it offered lessons in compassion, forgiveness, and emotional growth. These formative experiences shaped not only her personal life, but also her interactions with the broader Hollywood community, influencing the wisdom, kindness, and empathy that would become hallmarks of her character both on and off the screen. After the heartbreak of her first marriage, Angela Lansbury found enduring love and stability when she met actor and producer Peter Shaw. The couple married in 1949, beginning a partnership that would last 54 years, until Shaw's death in 2003. Unlike her brief and tumultuous first marriage, her relationship with Shaw was characterized by mutual respect, affection, and shared purpose. Together, they raised a family that blended both biological and stepchildren. Through Peter's previous marriage, Angela became the stepmother to David Shaw, and later the couple welcomed 2 children of their own, Anthony Peter Shaw and Deirdre Angela Shaw. Angela's role as a mother was both demanding and deeply cherished, as she balanced her prolific career with the responsibilities of raising a family. Despite her devotion, Lansbury faced intense challenges during her children's adolescence. In the 1960s, her teenage children struggled with substance abuse, a reality that many families confronted during that turbulent era. More alarmingly, her daughter Deirdre became involved with the infamous Charles Manson cult, a dangerous and manipulative group that threatened the safety of those who became entangled with it. Angela, recognizing the immediate threat to her children's well-being, acted decisively. She and Peter made the extraordinary decision to relocate the entire family to County Cork, Ireland, removing them from the chaos and potential harm of Los Angeles. In doing so, Angela temporarily stepped away from her career, declining acting opportunities for over a year to fully dedicate herself to stabilizing her family. The move proved life-saving. In the quiet countryside, her children recovered from the perils that had ensnared them. Angela later reflected that removing them from their environment had likely prevented tragic outcomes. Ireland provided a calm and nurturing space, allowing her children to regain balance, develop healthy habits, and reconnect with family life. Angela's actions were guided by a combination of courage, intuition, and maternal devotion. She consistently emphasized the importance of protecting and nurturing her family, even at the expense of her own professional advancement. Throughout these trials, Angela maintained a philosophy rooted in empathy, resilience, and faith. She instilled in her children ethical principles, a sense of inner strength, and the belief in the power of perseverance. Her experience navigating personal crises, while continuing a demanding career in theater and film, demonstrated remarkable adaptability. Angela Lansbury's ability to prioritize her family without losing sight of her professional ambitions highlighted the depth of her character and the unwavering commitment that defined her life both at home and on stage. As Angela Lansbury advanced in age, she approached the physical demands of life and career with remarkable foresight and discipline. Like many performers of her generation, she had once been a chain smoker, a habit that began in Hollywood and on stage, where cigarettes were often associated with sophistication and glamour. Though socially acceptable at the time, smoking posed long-term risks, and by the mid-1960s, Lansbury made a conscious decision to quit. Her choice reflected not only an awareness of health consequences, but also a commitment to preserving her vocal strength, a critical asset for her stage and screen work. Quitting after years of dependence demonstrated her self-discipline and foresight, traits that would define her approach to aging and career longevity. In addition to managing her habits, Lansbury proactively addressed the natural effects of aging. In 1976, at the age of 51, she opted for a minor neck procedure to tighten sagging skin, a pragmatic choice designed to maintain a professional appearance in an industry heavily focused on looks. Over a decade later, in 1987, she underwent a similar procedure to address further age-related changes. These interventions were measured and practical, reflecting a realistic approach to aging rather than vanity, allowing her to continue performing without compromising authenticity or artistry. Lansbury understood that preserving her physical presence supported her ability to take on demanding roles on stage and in film. As her career progressed into her 70s, Lansbury began experiencing the cumulative effects of decades of performance, including arthritis. The condition, which causes joint pain and stiffness, could have easily hindered her work, yet she continued to perform with quiet determination, adapting her movements to accommodate limitations. In 1994, she underwent hip replacement surgery to restore mobility and flexibility, allowing her to maintain independence and continue engaging in physically demanding roles. More than a decade later, she underwent knee replacement surgery, a procedure essential for countering the long-term wear and tear from years of dancing, standing, and stage movement. Throughout these challenges, Lansbury demonstrated resilience and adaptability, refusing to let physical limitations diminish her artistry or passion. Her careful attention to health, combined with her ongoing commitment to craft, allowed her to perform at a high level well into her later years. Whether returning to Broadway, lending her voice to animated characters, or appearing on screen, she balanced pragmatism with dedication. This period of her life reflects a deep understanding of self-care and professional strategy, illustrating how she maintained both vitality and relevance in an industry where aging often marginalizes performers. Lansbury's approach to health and aging serves as a testament to her intelligence, foresight, and unwavering devotion to her art. Angela Lansbury's remarkable career and enduring presence in entertainment earned her recognition as one of the most celebrated performers of her time. Across nearly 8 decades, she achieved success in film, television, and theater, leaving an indelible mark on audiences of all generations. Her contributions were acknowledged through numerous awards and honors. She won 6 Tony Awards for her work on Broadway, receiving acclaim for iconic performances in musicals like Mame, Gypsy, and Sweeney Todd. In addition to her stage triumphs, she was honored with an honorary Academy Award in 2013, 5 Golden Globes, and a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Screen Actors Guild. These accolades reflect not only her talent, but also her commitment to excellence and versatility across multiple mediums. Her influence extended beyond awards, encompassing cultural impact and advocacy. Angela was made a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 2014, recognizing her service to drama, charitable efforts, and contributions to both British and American culture. This distinction symbolized her stature as a cultural ambassador, celebrating a career that balanced artistic achievement with a deep commitment to humanitarian values. Lansbury's presence in Hollywood and on stage served as an example of professionalism, grace, and resilience, inspiring both contemporaries and newer generations of performers. Among her most beloved roles was that of Jessica Fletcher in the television series Murder, She Wrote, 1984 to 1996. Across 12 seasons and 264 episodes, she captivated audiences with her intelligence, wit, and charm. Despite receiving 12 consecutive Emmy nominations without a win, her portrayal became iconic, defining her television legacy and earning her a permanent place in popular culture. Lansbury's ability to connect with viewers stemmed not only from her talent but also from her authentic, relatable presence, blending sharp intellect with warmth and empathy. Even in her later years, Lansbury remained active and engaged with the arts. She lent her voice to animated classics like Disney's Beauty and the Beast, 1991, and continued appearing in family-friendly projects, maintaining relevance across generations. Her perseverance through physical challenges, including arthritis, hip replacement, and knee surgery, demonstrated her remarkable determination to continue performing despite age-related limitations. Angela Lansbury passed away peacefully on October 11, 2022, in Los Angeles at the age of 96. Her death marked the conclusion of a life rich with artistic achievement, personal resilience, and profound cultural influence. Audiences, colleagues, and admirers around the world mourned her passing, remembering her not only for her extraordinary talent, but also for the kindness, wisdom, and compassion that defined her character. Her legacy endures through her performances, the lives she touched, and the inspiration she provided to countless artists who followed in her footsteps. Angela Lansbury's revelation about her first marriage highlights not only the hidden realities of Hollywood's past, but also her remarkable capacity for empathy and resilience. Even after heartbreak, she went on to find enduring love, raise a family, and build a career that spanned decades. Her story is a reminder that true strength lies in compassion, understanding, and the grace to forgive, and that the most profound lessons often come from life's most unexpected twists.